freaked out last Thursday. Luckily, my friend Amber was there to field the call. Hi, I'm Erica Ballard, and I help highly ambitious women get unstuck so they can step into their power and live in purpose. And like I said, I freaked out last Thursday. Why? Because I finally owned my truth. Let me back up a little bit, as the story isn't going to make sense unless I explain to you that earlier that day, I was talking to my coach about who I really wanted to serve. I landed, unsurprisingly, on high-powered women, i.e. female VPs, SVPs, C-suite executives, and business owners, as they are my current clientele. But for some reason, when I finally owned who I wanted to serve, I started to spin out. I started to play a story that there was no way I could reach these women and that they don't want life advice from me. And I kept spinning this same story until I called Amber and she reminded me, your one-on-one client roster has almost exclusively been VPs, SVPs, heads of sales, and business owners for the past 4 years. And while you never tried to make it that way, it's what happened. Now, her saying that stopped me in my tracks because in that moment, I realized I wasn't letting myself see what I already had because I was so scared of losing it, which I know isn't logical, but this is what we do. We hide from what is so we can avoid what could be. But we don't have to hide or avoid. We can own our truth and we can expect that doing so only improves our lives. Because that is the truth. Because when we are honest about what we want and what we have and where we plan to go, we're able to step into our power as we're able to clearly see all the resources we have, all the capabilities innate within us, and our next steps, which I technically knew as a coach, as I do this and coach on this for a living, but I needed a minute to get there because I'm a woman, and like any woman, when we own up to what we want and own up to the truth that we're actually capable of getting it, we get scared. Not because it's the right response, but because we've been conditioned to believe we're not worthy of our dreams, and any dreams outside of the patriarchal norm is straight up crazy. But that's not true. And the sooner we can remember that, the sooner we can start living a life true to ourselves, which is my hope for you. And if it's your hope for you too, sign up for a free breakthrough call today so we can figure out what you have to do to start living your true you. Link for that call is in my bio above or in the comments below. And with that, if you like this video and think others might too, go ahead and like it and share it now.